Ready?
2018年的8月7日，美国华盛顿温哥华有一位16岁的 Jordan Hogerson 和朋友们一起到 Mountain Falls Regional Park 玩，这是一个自然公园。跟他一起去的几个人里也有她的闺蜜 Taylor Smith。这个公园有个高达60 feet 约18米高的桥，他们打算在这里跳水玩。当时其中一个人拿出手机记录下了这个过程，从拍摄的视频中可以看出 Jordan 还没有准备好跳下去，突然有只手从后面推了他。没有任何跳水经验的 Jordan 就这么毫无防备的以张开式的身体姿势砸进了河里。这样的姿势得到水面的反作用力，完全超出了人体的承受能力。专家表示，那就是相当于从3层楼的高度狠狠地摔到水泥地面上。所幸落水后的 Jordan 及时被救起，并送往了医院进行抢救，但身体受到巨大撞击的他身上出现了6处肋骨骨折、食道淤伤、气管受伤，胸部由于呛水有了气泡。断裂的肋骨还把他两边的肺部都戳破了。除了多处的内伤外，皮肤受到了严重擦伤。而在事情发生后， Jordan 的朋友 Taylor Smith 接受媒体采访，因为他就是从后面推 Jordan 下水的人。
Why did you push Jordan?
She wanted to jump and she was scared, and she had asked me to give her a push, and I didn't think about the consequences. I thought she would be fine.
So she asked you to give her a push off the bridge, and she ended up in the hospital. She had punctured lungs, she had broken ribs.
Yes.
Were you surprised that she was hurt?
I was, but then again, I was with her when she came out of the water, and I knew something was wrong, so it wasn't that big of a surprise, I guess.
But now she says she wants you to sit in jail.
Yeah.
Does that surprise you that she said that?
It's surprising. It's a little shocking, but it's understandable. She's probably going through a lot of confusion.
But initially when it happened, you reached out to her at the hospital. You actually went to the hospital.
I went to the hospital.
And what happened there?
I got asked to leave. I wasn't allowed to see her, so I had left and went home.
And do you think you two can ever be friends again someday?
I hope so. I really do. I love that girl. I hope so. It's up to her. The ball's in her court.
You're potentially facing charges, so how do you feel about that?
It's scary. I mean, I accept whatever the prosecutor thinks is best for me, considering I caused not only bodily harm.
You have such injuries, 6 broken ribs, both lungs punctured. You all right?
I'm feeling in a lot of pain, that's for sure.
And one of the things that Taylor contends is that you asked her to push you because you were too afraid to do it on your own. Is that how you remember it?
Nope, I never asked Taylor to push me, and I don't think I would have if I wouldn't have jumped. Taylor was definitely lying in her interview yesterday. I can't imagine asking Taylor to push me off a bridge.
Jordan, she also said that she's apologized to you many times. I know you were good friends before all this happened. How are you feeling about the charges filed against her?
I just wanted Taylor to be put away for a little bit so that she could think about what she did and about her actions.
那到底 Jordan 有没有请他朋友推他一把呢？这时含有声音的监控录像被公开了。
2, 1, go! Go!
Do I just go?
Just go! Jordan, I'm gonna push you.
No.
Well, she's saying no.
No, I just...
Ready?
之后 Jordan 一家起诉了 Taylor Smith。Clark 县的地方法院向他提出了一项名为鲁莽危害的认罪协议。鲁莽危害是一种涉及不法、鲁莽或肆意行为，且可能对他人造成死亡或严重身体伤害的犯罪，有些类似于过失伤害罪，不过它属于一种导致严重后果的轻判罪名。最高可判1年监禁和最高$5000罚款。但即使已经处以轻判， Taylor Smith 却还是不认罪。 此次听证会之后 ，Jordan 在采访中
Well, I hope that she learned something. You know, she said that she was going to take full responsibility and everything that comes to her, but all she's been doing is lying. So I just don't think she really even cares.
19个月之后，庭审开始了。Jordan 的母亲 Janelle Holgerson 跟法官陈述
It is a horrifying moment. After Taylor pushed her, she did not rush down to see if Jordan was okay. She left the scene. She did not show up at the hospital to check on Jordan. She did not stop by our home to see if she was okay, or in any way act like a friend. I asked that she sit in jail for as long as my daughter had to lay in that hospital. I also asked that she have community service to try to be a better person.
So, Jordan, I'm 17. Didn't ask for any of this, but last summer my said-to-be-good friend changed my life for the worse.
从掉下去的那一刻，这场噩梦就开始了。我真的很害怕。当我从水中被救出来的时候，我以为我不行了，我无法呼吸，看到我的身体瞬间变色了。我不能独自洗澡，不能独自上厕所，甚至连路都走不了。虽然我出院了，但疼痛依然伴随着我。即使事故是去年夏天发生的，但因为患上创伤后应激障碍 PTSD， 晚上睡不着觉。
But I've learned to think and process outcomes before I act upon a brief moment in time. I'd like to sincerely apologize. I'd like to sincerely apologize to Jordan Holgerson, her family.
当天 Smith 承认将他的朋友推下河里之后 ，Smith 的刑罚被公布了。法官在判决前首先提到被害人受伤的严重性，之后判他38天的社会服务、2天的监禁、罚款$300，2年之内不得与受害人联系。之后，网友们纷纷发表自己的看法。